Time it is. It's time for KP in the news, baby. That's right. Time for KP in the news.
KP Video News. That's right, folks. And I'm getting ready to start these stories right here. And these particular stories are, you know, pretty graphic. So I'm letting you know up front that these are pretty graphic and kind of crazy stories here that I ran up upon. Okay, so we're going to start with the first one coming out of Austin, Texas. I'm going to try my best to pronounce his last name. His name is Michael Ugwagu, a 25-year-old man from Texas who has been accused of stabbing and killing his pregnant sister, 32-year-old Jennifer Ibachi. And police say they have the doorbell camera footage of him admitting to the horrendous crime. According to reports, a witness named Linda Mura, who came to Jennifer's home when she texted her, saw Michael coming out of the home smiling while holding a bloody kitchen knife. He said, "I killed Jennifer." Police confronted and confirmed what Linda said from the doorbell camera footage. Moreover, Jennifer's twin brother, Martin Iguagu, said that a few hours prior to his sister's death, he noticed Michael was talking strangely, and he warned her about it. Hours later, Martin received a text from Jennifer asking him to come to her. When he arrived, he found Murrah outside the home with Jennifer's older child covered in blood. Inside the home, he found Jennifer lying on the floor, full of blood, and her younger child crying. After putting the children under the care of his wife, Martin and Michael on the street found Michael on the street kneeling as though he was praying. He then removed his clothes that were covered in blood and threw them in a nearby trash can. According to the autopsy, Jennifer, who was in the first trimester of pregnancy, died due to multiple stab wounds, and the fetus died with her. Meanwhile, Michael, who was a former football player for the University of Texas at San Antonio, has been arrested on murder charges and is being held with bond set at $500,000. Wow. And here's another graphic story, so I'm letting you know up front. This black woman who couldn't afford a $500 bail found dead in her jail cell. This is New York. Layleen Polanco, a 27-year-old transgender woman, was found dead in her cell on Rikers Island in New York a week before she was due to be released. If she could afford to pay $500 in bail, she would have been released sooner. Polanco was pronounced dead an hour after she was found unresponsive, known to have an illness that causes sudden seizures, but is not yet determined if that or what other factor is the cause of the death. No signs of violence or foul play were found, according to New York City Department of Corrections, and added that investigation is currently ongoing. Polanco was arrested for allegedly attacking a cab driver and possessing a controlled substance. Was about to be released the next week after she died. Polanco's sister, Melanie Kubalet, said that her family was not given enough information about her sister's death. As we gather to mourn the tremendous loss, we are left shocked and outraged by the stony silence from the Department of Correction, Mayor's Office, NYPD, and city government. The family said in a statement, "The family demands answers and we are entitled to them. The city failed to protect Layleen and now is trying to sweep her death under the rug, and we will not allow it." Meanwhile, several activists are calling on state officials to shut down Rikers Island. A rally was held last Monday to demand justice for Polanco. It's a tragic loss of yet another member of the community. Comes just days after the start of the organization, and said folks had to be face an epidemic of fatal violence. So this is something that really needs to stop, man. You got people that are getting murdered, man, left, right, up, down, in and out. And this is another person found dead in a jail cell under the care of the police department. They're found dead inside the jail. So it's like this happens. It happens a lot, and there's a lot of times we don't hear about it. but it's happening more than you think. Just like those kids that are being held down at the border, and those people that are being held at the border. Every now and then they tell you a story about where somebody died, but I really truly believe those numbers are extremely high, and so hey, I don't see any difference in what he's doing than and what Adolf Hitler did during World War II, keeping those people in those internment camps, and they coming up dead. So the numbers might be different, but you still talking about the same results. People ending up dead while being held against their will by a fanatic. So hey, it is what it is. You make your own decision.
Right, KP in the news.
How you like that new jingle? Leave a comment. Let me know how you like this new jingle here. Let me know how you like this new jingle. Leave a comment on my page.